So the work starts from the assortment in space portal. What does it give for the decision makers and the organizations? First, obviously, if we are about to optimize the assortment to the space available in the stores, then we need to be able to know the space available in the stores. So we have a solution to gather the information and to plan the shelves in a way that we have the space master data that can be used as a basis for the optimization. Based on that, we get a digital twin of the stores, making it possible to also manage the layout and look and feel of the stores, but also when it comes to all of this one-to-one dialogue in optimized way, we are able to do that also in a way that in the store the omni-channel communication can be able to understand where is all of the offering and guide the customer, be it the in-store navigator or be it the targeted messages in a way that the customers are supported and guided instead of spamming them. So based on the information gathered, then we are able to support in optimization of the assortment and the space. So this is the simple, easy to way user interface for setting up the shelves. How many shelves for certain category, what are the levels, what are the depths, etc. And this view is meant to gather and maintain the information regarding all of the shelf modules and all of the shelf boats there are in the layout of the individual store, and also one additional information, the order in which the customer faces the individual shelves, and also how they face one individual shelf in a way that we can understand that which modules of individual shelf the customer faces first, meaning that we are able to bring the most attractive or most expensive or whatever we want to we want the customer to face first. That can be done if we have the info, and here's a solution to gather that information in fast and precise way. Here is a picture of the one snapshot of the digital store, or digital twin of the store, giving this kind of space master where we are able to optimize space in a way that it's then linked to individual stores. I'm not sure if I said it earlier, but if not, then I said it now. This all starts from the strong prediction. And when it comes to having the full stack of data available, then it's a question of how to synchronize that data. Receipt level, sales data, customer data, attributes of the customers, attributes of the stores, attributes of the products. When you bring all of that together, you are able to create a prediction that strong that basically it starts to be nowadays exactly the same as you were able to see to the future. When you have the prediction and you know the space available, then it's time to start optimizing. And the end result based on the optimization is that for each and every store we get the predictive demand prediction, and all of the shelves are sorted out in a way that we maximize the sales or profit or combination, sometimes linked with customer satisfaction, to make sure that there is no out of stock or the rotations of the products are right. And when it comes to showing these end results to the store personnel, there are different ways. As we have the digital twin, if we have the product images, we are able to show the shelves as they actually are in the store. And if there is need in some place to leave some empty space to, let's say, for some changing local products or things like that, we are able to make sure that in those places there is actually the empty space as well. So what are the benefits? When it comes to the assortment planning, we know, as we've been doing this for a long time, we are easily able to bring additional sales of certain percentages just by optimizing the assortment. In the longer term, also when we get the people to utilize the benefits of this kind of a solid process in a way that they don't need to gather the information, they don't need to draw the scenarios, they don't need to go through all of the scenarios, then we are able to save the time and free up the time for those people to do more kind of a strategic planning instead of using a lot of time for the actual planning work. When it comes to the space planning, we are able to make sure, by making sure that there is no out of stock, we are able to optimize the profit also remarkably. And also all of this linked to the procurement work. We are able to free up some net working capital easily, and also with these facts and scenarios we are able to improve the negotiation power as well. As I shortly earlier mentioned, these traditional space planning solution vendors, they have been trying to extend the life of their traditional manual-based solutions by bringing the rule-based logics up on the shelves, which work fine. But when it comes to bringing the optimization in place, we are able to take things further. We are able to free up, as one customer said, where we basically take away the emotions in a way that we just don't use the old logic in more fast way, but we bring the optimization and we find totally different kind of scenarios. And whereas as the logic of the rules, simple rules, end when it comes to localizing the assortment and space, the optimization still finds the optimal way after that. And as I said earlier, the point of view of our AI-based solutions, here as also in the customer dialogue pricing or whatever, is that we don't want to replace the human intelligence, but we want to free up time from people to use more time to strategic planning and figuring out what to do next, what kind of new things bring to the table, and save all of the time from gathering up the information and trying to figure out that what will sell next. The machine gives the suggestion, and the idea is that the machine does the work together with the responsible humans. How to get access to this? Again, be it whatever of our solutions we use, and we suggest to customers or prospects to start with piloting. Typically 4 weeks, and we are able to show with some 3 or 4 stores, for example, or 1 or 2 categories, we are able to show how this works, and we are able to draw the scenarios, what kind of benefits we are able to bring to this particular customer and their processes. And we are also able to show that it doesn't multiply the amount of work needed, but actually vice versa. And then when it comes to going from pilot to production, it requires basically just synchronizing quite a set of data, preparing the predictions, gathering up the business rules, and then we are able to start through our trainings, and from there to execution, 1 category by time, for example. And this is the same that we use with different kind of solutions. Easy to access, and the power of the example to show that the AI is not frightening, but it's actually a strong ally with the planner. Thank you.